Won't look down, got no regrets. I was made for this. I was made for this. Born in the wild, formed in the fire, built for the battle. I was made for this. I was made for this. A mind over matter, silence the doubters. I have the power. I was made for this.
So week 2 is all defensive tactics. We began with a lot of stand-up stuff, so knee strikes, elbow strikes. We've moved on to takedowns from the standing position. We also covered how to fall, and it's just a lot of physical conditioning for them, try to get them to prepare them for the rest of the academy.
We're doing BTs really early on, so it's on top of trying to get up to cardio shape and everything. We're also on the mats 8 hours a day to 4 hours a day, so it's exhausting.
All right, now pike. Pike, now roll over to your stomach. And that last pike, roll over your stomach. All right, turtle.
So we went home, so we had to come back and get back into the swing things and get used to it. And with DTs, it's a lot for all of us to take in. But we're actually really working better as a team to check each other over. It's long days with DTs. We're on our first full day this week. We've been going half days with legal. It's tough, but it's fun. It's neat learning those moves. It's hard rolling around out there with the guys, but I know that it's better for us to actually go full on with the guys right now than be out in the street and not know what you're doing. So.
So from the day 1 to today, we've seen, which surprisingly, the class has come together very well. They are working together. They have a strong bond, what seems like, which is pretty quick for a class. Typically, we don't start seeing that till week 3, week 4, but we were barely at the beginning of week 2, and they've already come together pretty well, and they seem to work together and pull for one another.
Sergeant Casales was our first Den Mother. It was a great experience, you know. He taught us a lot. So Den Mother is basically a sergeant, ranking sergeant or higher from districts around the state, coming to spend a week with us. Basically, he took us to the wall, and that was it was a wake-up call. As a matter of fact, we lost a recruit because of the wall. It's an emotional experience, you know. You see these officers who lay down their life, the ultimate price, you know, just for us, you know, for just the public, the general public stuff. You know, you see their names on that wall, and it reminds you that, you know, why you're doing this. Basically, you want to work hard and you want to protect those, protect our community, protect our state, but you want to be safe at the end of the day, you know. Sometimes just accidents happen, and knowing that fact, knowing that line of duty is, you know, something, you know, might happen.
We did some boxing yesterday.
Hands out! Hands out!
My partner was a pretty good boxer, so it was kind of challenging, but it was fun.
Watch that arm, don't leave that arm. Come on, get up, fight. Come on.
It's been good. We've been finishing up, wrapping up on DTs, so we're getting ready to do our Red Man Challenge, our macing.
That's what you want. Draw. Get out. Straight arm, catch your body, arm extended straight out. Remember how I was standing, right? Support hand only. Switch your hand, Salas. Support hand. Okay? Horizontal. Vertical. Serpentine. Circle. X. That's simple, right? Yes, sir. One target area we're focusing on. Yes, sir. Any other parts that we intentionally target? Yes, sir. Go and holster your OC. All you need to know. Put out, intentionally target the face. Got it? Yes, sir. All right, circle it up. What are the 2 most important tools you bring to a fight?
Vocal,
Your mouth and your mind.
All right, we're at the end of week 5. They just finished their defensive tactics portion of instruction. So today is it's not a test out, but we're testing their motor skills under stress. So we're having a scenario of a cross contamination where they attempted to deploy OC chemicals, and the OC chemical had an adverse effect and it cross contaminated the officer. So they have to display all the skills they've learned in defensive tactics, such as baton strikes, leg and elbow strikes, and takedown maneuvers, as well as handcuffing procedures under stress. And then they, after they've successfully detained the suspects, they then have to call out to dispatch and inform them of what's going on.
Hey, if you guys are good, you have a circle.
Close up the circle.
Close up the circle.
You're not going to be close, so just make a circle. Split it out. There comes the point where you have to get over it and get back in there for your seat.
Yes, sir.
Remember,
Find the threat. There you go. There you go. Good job, Espinosa.
Good job. Good job.
Please get on your stomach. Get on your stomach. Get on your stomach now. Get on your stomach. Get on your stomach. Get on your stomach.
Real good. Real good.
Get on your stomach.
Come on, fight! Good.
Get on your stomach. Get on your stomach.
Good job, SB. Good job. Flatten them out. Flatten them out. There you go.
Get on your stomach.
Good.
Give me arm. Give me arm.
There you go.
Give me arm. Give me arm. Give me your other arm. Give me your left arm now.
Good job. Good job.
Go find your ready.
Good job, SB. Let's go.
Real nice, man.
Dispatch. Officer needs backup. 4491. Surreal Strong. Sit back up.
Officer.
Officer Espinosa needs backup, sir.
What happened?
OC has been sprayed.
Copy.
Sit back up. More. Just keep going.
We'll protect you when you need us in your darkest day. Held the innocent and weary, and we're here to stay. God has granted us this power they can't take away. Fallen brothers, we remember rushing in to fight. Left a legacy of service to do what's right. We'll push on and know your names with all our might.
Our primary objective is to prepare an officer that whenever they get onto the streets, that you never give up, no matter how many adversaries come before you or what type of situation that comes before you, you never give up. That we try and take that completely out of your vocabulary, out of your mind, that you could be shot, anything that could possibly happen could happen, and you can still fight through it. You can still go home. And that, if we can instill that into these officers and into these future New Mexico State police officers, then we've done our jobs as instructors.
Everything you learned here from all the instructors, make sure you take that and keep training. We showed you stuff, we didn't make you experts, we just showed you things. So it's on you to make sure you go out there and continue to practice and push yourselves. All right?
Let's go! Let's go, baby!
Captain. Hey, good job. Good job.
Who are we? 93! Who are we? 93! Be hungry! Be humble! Be hungry!
The defensive tactics program, in my opinion, is one of the most important blocks of instruction that New Mexico State Police recruit has to go through. You're physically and mentally pushed absolutely to the edge of your abilities, and you have to go beyond that. Go beyond whatever it is that you can't do. You have to continue to push through that. And whenever you learn to do that, whenever you finish the defensive tactics and program, anything can be accomplished. And that's one thing that we really need to instill in these recruits is, yes, this is the hardest block of instruction, but you've just passed through it. You've just accomplished it. So because of that, you can move on. You can do great things.
down, got no regret.